沈むのかこの空中石棺が。
His airship is sinking in the sky, where sinking isn't really the operative word. Hi, everybody! I'm back. Time for more Super Robot Wars X for Extreme! Actually, I don't know what the X is for. Hey, Axis! Good to see ya. So, I made some more adjustments to my audio setup, because, you know, I've been improving it since a stream or two ago. I noticed that my voice kept cutting out. Yeah, X is for cross, not for extreme. My voice kept cutting out random words. That was probably the noise canceller acting up. So I turned that off today. I don't have a lot of noise in my apartment, so I shouldn't really be too concerned about the noise canceller. So I'm gonna, you know, cut out noise canceller, see if my voice comes through perfectly fine. It doesn't skip random letters or words in the sentences I say, because it was totally doing that last stream. But that's why I check back on the streams and make sure to listen in if I make changes to audio, because stuff like that doesn't necessarily come through very obviously for viewers. Because all they know is I might have just been stuttering or something. Me? Stutter? Never! Anyway, you're not here for me talking about audio setup stuff, you're here for our super robots. So, when last we left our heroes, we had just completed some of the more difficult missions and the ones that are almost the most necessary for getting our secret ending, while also meeting up with Camille and Fa. Camille's back in the Zeta Gundam, and the Double Zeta got an upgrade. We're immediately putting them both on the bench. Look, they're good mechs, but we used them a ton the last game, and I've got other mechs I want to use this game. Also, we've got a route split coming up. The route split is everybody in Gundam series, plus Buddy Complex on one side, everybody else on the other side. We'll be going to the other side. Some orders already taken care of by me producing. So, why don't we discuss why we're having a route split in the first place? Alroth's creation myth? Yes, I'd like you to tell it to everyone to help prepare for the upcoming battles. In our own worlds, we've all dealt with scientists bent on world domination, insatiable criminals, and other scum. We've even faced them in battle, but none of us have encountered the sort of beings that show up in myths. You know, except for the Mazinger crew. They have, but not us. If we're going to have to fight them, we need to know more about the lore of Alroth. We've already heard that Ende, the god of wisdom worshipped by the Keepers, is said to be the creator of Alroth. Yori, tell us more about that. Okay, I'll tell you the creation myth orally passed down by the Keepers of Order. The tale of Alroth's birth, huh? Something tells me this is gonna be good. Yeah, it's probably a totally epic fantasy. But I'd be willing to bet it won't end up being all unicorns and rainbows. Hey, quit trying to scare us, Tetsuya! I'm just trying to give you fair warning. Most myths turn out fine for the gods, but not so fine for the mortals. The tale starts long ago, in a time all but forgotten. In the beginning, there was nothing. No universe, no stars, no light, no darkness. Nothing but a void. Within that vacuum, Ende, god of wisdom, created Alroth. Wisdom consists of knowing, feeling, and confirming. The world was born when Ende recognized it as such within this empty void. Ende called the world Alroth, the beginning. Alroth was not originally the name of a planet, but rather the world itself. That newly born world was intended to be a paradise, brimming with the fruits of wisdom. As beings from various universes came to Alroth in search of this paradise, it became the site of battle between the dragons of light and darkness. The Seekers of Paradise fought alongside the dragons, and both sides sustained injuries and fell. As a result, light and darkness ended up coexisting on Alroth. Those who survived worship Ende, and the Chosen received Ende's wisdom in the form of teachings. Those Chosen are in fact the sorcerers of the Keepers of Order, and the miracles they worked are called Ende's dogmas. That about sums up the myth as it's known by the Keepers. The fairy tale I know about Alroth is largely the same. There are some differences, but the lore I've heard in various regions is also similar. When I hear the Dragon of Darkness mentioned, I can't help but think Dokudar's involved. That would mean forces of Olympus worked with the Dragon of Darkness too. We should probably assume that whatever league they form is in honor to honor the ancient pact. There's some uncertainty regarding the timeline, but I'm fairly sure that Aura didn't visit Alroth until after the era of its genesis. Then the Seekers of Paradise must have been settlers from a time even earlier than our ancestors, the ancient humans. Ange, does Mitsurugi have a creation myth like this? Sure, but it's basically the same one as told by the Keepers. Ours doesn't emphasize Endei's role as much, though. Instead, the story features a hero who founded the Empire. That's probably just Embryo. Simon, how about the Land of Beasts? We were forced to live underground, so I've never actually heard any legends like that. Let me answer that question. You? One of my jobs was actually to act as a storyteller. I've spent some time learning about the lore passed down by the Beastmen. According to that, the Spiral King, who was the king of the Beastmen, apparently fought in the War of Light and Darkness. Oh, that's news to me. Given the Beastmen were foes of humanity, they likely sided with the Dragon of Darkness. Interesting. Perhaps that's part of the reason Kurama and I were turned animals. What's the matter, Nadia? Nothing. I just can't shake the feeling that I've heard that story somewhere before. I wonder why. On one hand, the war between Wataru, the rest of us, and the Keepers of Order, Dokudar and Olympus on the other, might be in reenacting the War of Light and Darkness. So you're saying after all these years, the mythical war is repeating itself. But our alliance with the Keepers of Order isn't exactly solid. And since Mitsurugi has recruited other warlords, we can't tell which side they're on. It sounds like things were way more complicated during the Age of Mythology. That or things got oversimplified, so they could tell it as a story. Maybe, but we still need to keep the fighting from spreading anymore. That means we should probably prioritize Dokudar's defeat, since he apparently leads the forces of darkness. I'm with you there. If that being sacrificing people to resurrect a dragon of darkness, it'll be too late. But if Mitsurugi jumps into that fight, things could get ugly. What do you think, Captain Kuramitsu? Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much thinking the same thing. And our best move is probably to divide our squad into two teams and tackle both problems. I figured you might say that, but I already came up with a way to organize the teams. Dokudar Assault Team will continue fighting Dokudar Army while gathering intel on the people who are kidnapped. And the anti-Mitsurugi team will head to the Land of Mana to stop Mitsurugi's invasion force. Dokudar Assault Team will take the End Nautilus as its mothership, and will include each Mashin, the Graton, and the Aura Battlers, Daitarn 3, Brave Express Corp, Paramail, Nightmare Frames, Mazinger Team, and Gurren Lagann. Anti-Mitsurugi Team will take the Megafauna and Cygnus as its motherships, and will include the Mobile Suits and Valiancers. Okay, so you let me and the Suck decide what team to join like before, right? You got it. Dokudar Assault Team, Anti-Mitsurugi Team. Take a pick. Wataru's group, Ange's group, the Super Robots, the Lucius group, Sho's group, and the Graton Trio are going to Dokudar Assault Team. And the Mobile Suits and Valiancers will heading out with the Anti-Mitsurugi Team. You decide, Iori. I'll go whichever one you pick. Okay. We will be going with the Dokudar Assault Team. I'm pretty concerned about the Dragon of Darkness, so I'll go with the Dokudar Assault Team. Understood. Glad to have you on board. Something I said? No. This feels good to be counted on. I see. I didn't realize the way I've changed is that obvious. I should work on that. Well then, everyone. Both teams will be deploying for their missions tomorrow. Tonight's a send-off party. I hope you have a good time. A reenactment of the mythical battle, huh? I somehow doubt that we'll be able to avoid conflict with Keeper's Order forever. But there's no point thinking about it. All I can really do is use my dogmas for what I think is right. Boom! Team change. Sub-orders! Because they let us do this for free! Who's our folks that need the most help? Lelouch. Tetsuya. Okay. Doing it like that makes the most sense to me. Let's give Banjo some experience. Genryusai is going to be dispatched in the next mission, so let's give him something to boost him. That same is going to be said for Shibaraku, who's way behind on levels. Okay. And then let's throw Simon and Misaki in there. Everybody else, random. Well. Alroth, the beginning, Ende, God of Wisdom, the Dragons of Light and Darkness, Seekers of Paradise. The Infinite Haven must struggle to carry on in the face of all that. The question remains, what should I do? High fidelity radar is good, but I'm gonna save my attack points. Do I have enough money to customize people? I do. Who do I want to customize? Zelgard! Well, I know he's already got ace bonus. I should probably focus on folks who aren't aced, so they can be stronger, more useful. Focus. Okay. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, next map. Oh, he has a little... Look at his little helicopter buddy in the top left. You know who rules? The Infinite Haven. They kicked Daxmogel's butt. This is no left matter, Torao. I'm never gonna pronounce this little bastard's name right. Now that they've stolen the good seeds, all of the polluting efforts will be in vain. Operation Polutification was supposed to be our countermeasure against the Keeper's Order. Now the entire operation is a bust. Then why not just beat up the Infinite Haven? You are not wrong, my lord. I shall be mobilizing personally. Okay, I'll join. You'll do no such thing. Whoa! Toro, you need to focus on doing the math homework I gave you. No fair busting out the Oni face. How am I supposed to say anything to that? Please remain self-aware, your highness. After all, you are the Prince of Makai, son of Todokadar, king of Makai. Sure thing, Don Goro, is what a sucker would say. I'll just have to beat Don Goro there and see the Savior's face for myself. Hold on. What was that noise? That was strange. Hey, Himiko, what do we play today? Tag! Man, that's all we ever play. Have a hide and seek. Whenever you use your ninja magic, I can never find you. We haven't played house in a while. Oh yeah, I'll be the mommy. Of course you will. Then I'll be the husband. Hi, Tora! Well, if Toro's here, maybe we should play something else. Good idea. Let's play kick the can. You're in since you came last, Toro. I am? You don't want to be? It's not that. I was just remembering the homework I was skipping. Okay, then you're it. Didn't work out too well last time, so this time we'll get a full day in, Toro. Yeah, I'm down for that. Finding a savior can wait. I've got some playing to do. What's your take on Toro? Looks like a regular kid to me. I understand your concept of normal is probably a little askew, Banjo. Forget it. From his bearing, it looks like he's had some training. If that's your measuring stick, Himiko's pretty far from normal herself. That boy delivered Joe the Ace's challenge, and he knew about Oxmoggle and the good seeds. There's some strong circumstantial evidence pointing to his involvement with Tokudar Army. So what? Big deal. Yes, it is a big deal. He could be a spy. I don't think you get to gripe about that after all the time you spent hiding your intentions and true identity from your friends. Ouch. I mean, if he is a spy, then we'll have to do something about it. I don't see why it has to be right now. He's a boy playing with friends. Friends. Strange word to you, I know. Do you need a dictionary? Be silent, witch. Oh, stop giving me that look, Suzaku. Don't you dare pity me. Friends, huh? I guess that's true. You're a regular sap, Mato Senpuji. It's you! I've come out in person this time. No messenger boys for me. Joe the Ace. You've come to join us all alone. Very bold. That's an ace for you. So what now? All you heroes of justice gonna gang up and curb stomp me? Don't flatter yourself. I wouldn't mind taking you on myself before Mito gets the chance. Put on there, Simon. If anyone's gonna break his nose, it's me. Easy there, guys. Joe's mine. Old words, Mito Senpuji. Hearing that from your mouth might make this trip worth it. What do you want? I'm here to challenge you to one last duel. What do you mean last? I was hired by Wolfgang to defeat you. But now that Purple's running the show, I'm never gonna get a fair fight without someone barging in. I don't have much time. So that's what you meant. Your Majesty, the BD League is bearing down on us. Everyone back to the end, Nautilus. Ugh. Purple's moved faster than even I was expecting. Joe, my determination is unwavering. Mito Senpuji, you'd better accept my challenge. You're on, Joe. One condition. Name it. If I win, you answer to me. Welcome to Scenario 30. Justice and Friendship. Let me adjust something here real fast. Give them a nice big hello. Hey, you jerk! Only cowards launch surprise attacks! How dare you pull a stunt like that when the great Toro is standing right here? Toro, watch out! Blast it, that purple guy never has any regard for anyone but himself. What are you doing, Toro? It's dangerous out here. Whatever, Wataru, why don't you run away then? Because I can't ditch my friend, duh! Friend? Who's this friend? Is this some kind of food? No, it's somebody you like to help, who likes to help you. Friend, haha! So you and I are friends! This is no time for laughing. I don't get it, but I feel really happy. I see, so this is what having a friend is like. Haha, amazing! Can you tell this was from like a show from like the 60s? It feels like 60s, but I'm pretty sure it's like 80s. Come on, Toro, run for it. There are BD legal robots incoming. What will you do, Wataru? I'll fight them. That's the savior. What? Here I go. Hey, Jiro! Good to see ya. Just in time for the summoning of Ryujimaru. This is the third time they've shown this scene so far in the game. Kind of like the show it comes from. Though in the show it comes from, they showed this once an episode. Are you kidding me? Wataru was the savior all along? Wataru was father's enemy all along? I don't see Mido Senpuji. Well, I'm out then. Stupid purple, running away like a coward. Sorry we're late, Wataru. I couldn't find a payphone. Since we can call our Martian right to us, we'll handle this ourselves. Too bad Daitarn 3 was under maintenance and couldn't come here. Alright, let's do our best to keep Toro safe. Clear the map within 6 turns. Goal is to defeat all enemies. Mazinger? Mazinger's in the ship. He's gonna take some time to get here. Alright, soften him up, Ryujimaru. I need to get some kills for other folks.
大きさで負けてる分は正義パワーでカバーだ。龍神丸、剣だ。
任せておけ渡る。
Okay. You're not gonna actually deal enough damage, are ya? Yeah. On the off chance you do, gain. Nope. Hey, he still got a level. Alright. Stats. You're still level 25, so you could definitely use some help. Oh, you have cheer. Cool. I can use that. Tentacles! Uh-oh. He actually got hurt pretty bad. Better use some defense. Head Tentacle!
手裏剣だオラ。
あげるさ。手裏剣スイッチオン。
オラオラオラオラオラオラオラオラオラ。
Hey, not bad. I mean, I had to crit to get there, but that's... I'm not complaining. Persist... Darn it, then you can't use gain. Use gain anyway. He can take one hit, and then I'll start giving him stuff to dodge. Woo! 4 levels. Not bad. I'd rather foresee. You reckon? This is the longest we've heard Wataru's theme.
正義パワーでカバーだ。
準備はいいぞ渡る。
よし、行こう、龍神丸。電撃を食らわせてやる。そこだ。
竜雷剣。Zappy zappy. Hey, goody! Metamorphosize is already ready. We can pop that this turn. Poof! You're not weakened, you're not weakened. There you are. You're weakened! This should finish you off. Poof. Multi-action. Multi-action. Oh my, it's almost as if I have a plan for this part of the fight. And I'm executing it flawlessly. Yeah, this entire mission, because Wataru's already aced, is just an excuse to give Shibaraki a ton of experience and maybe catch him up a bit on kills. This is why I haven't deployed him like at all once I didn't need to anymore, because something like this was going to come up and then I knew it'd catch him up super quick. That should be it. What, really? That's pretty funny. Focus. Genbu Shuriken. I actually had planned on Shibaraku finishing this guy off, but that's not what happened. Oh well. Ooh, bless. Nice work, Daddy. You too, Wataru, big guy. Alright, keep it up. And the rest of the Infinite Haven should be here soon. Stay sharp, Shibaraku. Something's coming. Uh-oh. Whoa, it's an Oni! An Onimushin! I can sense his bloodlust. This one's no slouch. I know that Onimushin. That's Don Goro, the last of Dokuno's 4 generals. Careful with Haru. He's even stronger than the Zan brothers. I can tell Ryumaru, but if I can beat him, then I'll never stand a chance against Dokudar. Sensei, honored Father Himiko, let's do this. We'll work together to take down Don Goro. Very well, we shall take point. I'm going in swinging. You don't know your place. If you think I'm on the same level as Zan Brothers, think again. Sensei, honored father! Impossible. How could Senjinmaru be filled with one blow? Himiko, eject! Hook. Senjinmaru and Genjimaru got wrecked? And you're next, Savior Wataru. Back off, Wataru. Get some distance from him. Okay. Ah! Jacomaru? You were here, Taro? Toraro? Toraro? Did you say Toraro? I don't know. Did I? I can't tell how to pronounce it. That's right, Wataru. Is that you in that Mashin, Toraro? Don't act so familiar with me. I'm Toraro, Prince of Makai, son of Dokudar. You're Dokudar's son? Wataru, are you the savior, the enemy of my father? Toru, you can't be Dokudar's son. Say it's a lie. I asked you a question. It's true. I'm fighting to defeat Dokudar and restore color to Mount Sakai's rainbow. What a fool I've been. Deceived my father's enemy, misled into thinking you and Himiko were my friends. But Toru, we are friends. Shut up! I don't want to be your friend. All I want is to be strong and powerful like father. Toru, would you listen to me? Fall back and regroup, Toru. It's the Infinite Haven. Okie dokie. Well, we can definitely deploy all the people we want. Now it's a question of who else do we want. I mean, we've got choices. One of those choices is gonna be the Graton. Why, you may ask? Stay tuned for next episode. You'll find out. Saiten is definitely a good choice. And let's get somebody with support. So, C2. You okay, Wataru? I'm fine. It's Sensei and Himiko's dad I'm worried about. Shibaraku Sensei and Genryusai are in trouble? Dispatch retrieval and first aid teams on double. Aye aye. Whoever took those two out has gotta be pretty dangerous. Those Oni and Tiger Mashin are giving off some seriously aggressive vibes. No, the Tiger Mashin's not an enemy! It's Toru piloting that! What? So we did work for the Dokudar army. Hear me, Infinite Haven. I am Don Goro, one of Dokudar's 4 generals. And this is the only son of Dokudar, King of Makai. Toru, Prince of Makai. That's Tora? Wataru's friend was Dokudar's kid? They just made friends without ever realizing it. Silence! I have no friends! Toru! Careful, something else is coming. Here I am, Mido Senpuji. Joe? This here's my new ride. Wolfgang's latest masterpiece, the Goryu. Seriously though, Wolfgang must have taken that last defeat pretty badly. He stuck a drill on this thing to compensate. Show the ace. I'll leave these other enemies to you and Don Goro. Hey Toru, now I've seen what you're really about. Sure, why not? I'll follow your orders. But not because you're Dokudar's son. Because I know what it's like to want to finish business with someone personally. Guess delivering that letter challenge was worth it after all. Wataru, join up with the others. Wataru! Okay, okay! There you have it, Mido Senpuji. I won't let you meddle in Toru's fight. So you're okay with just letting friends fight each other, Joe? Sounds like your justice doesn't allow for that. Okay, if you want me to answer you, see if your justice can bend me. Wataru, if you can't fight him, retreat. We'll handle Toru. Wataru! I'll fight too. I'm supposed to be the savior. I'll fight Dokudar army. I'll do it for Himiko, her father, and Sensei. Well said, Wataru. I will turn your bravery into might. Let's go, Toru. You're Dokudar's son, and I... Don Goro. I shall deal with the source of my shame personally. Prepare yourself, Wataru. Since you are my father's enemy, Jacomaru and I will send you straight to hell. Alright, SR point is now defeat all enemies within 6 turns and defeat Goryu last. Defeating any of the following enemies, however. So Goryu, Jacomaru, or Don Goro. It's a little conflicting, huh? But yeah. So these folks are not weakened at all. So why don't we have someone weaken them? A little bit more, please. I know someone's already got the art for C2 being hit by tentacles. There we go. Charge in. Don't have gain on you yet, so jump. We gotta see this animation. It's been a while.
みんなは一人のために、一人はみんなのためにってやつだよ。さあ、派手に行くよ。
任せてください。行くぞ、グラタン。
Meanwhile, in the other route split, seems the Buddy Complex folks are in a pretty dire straits. Wonder what that'll mean. Not enough. Oh well. That was me just trying to be a little cheeky. Okay. Now let's give kills to people I actually care about. You. Yep. Looks like you're the best bet for this. Great. Blasters! Overkill. Great special punch is gonna be way better.
この俺とパワーで勝負するつもりか。マジンエンペラーの拳を受けろ。ブレードスマッシャーパー。
I like it because this mech has abs on it, even though it's a robot. Neom. Also Neom. Full slash. Wow, Sho, you're really hot-blooded today. Now, why'd I do that, you might ask? Darn it. This is why. 'Cause Nemo needs kills. Yeah, let's put Gurren here. No. Sure, I'll give Bill Bindman. I'll give Sho a kill. Sho needs some experience, some kills too. He's almost ace. We won't show this whole animation. We'll see that later. We'll also show Simon's animations though, because it's the fucking Gurren Lagann. Of course we will. Now, if I did what I said I did last time with audio, that should not have been terribly loud. Or at least not as loud as these. Not a ton of units this fight, but that's because it's kind of a two-part fight, so... Ooh, the Dongoro Beam!
貴様のドリル、このドンゴロの棍棒が砕いてくれる。こいつで地獄に送ってやるわ。とどめのドンゴロビーム。
Oh, it's a pun! Dongoro, no!
避けるまでもないとはこのことだな。
その通りだ。攻撃に専念するぞ。
油断のならない相手が来る。
どんな相手でも全力でやるまでだぜ。当たると言ってえぞ。非力。どうしようもないほど非力なり。
Ooh, he actually has a decent amount of defense. But activate spiral power is now active. Did I have wall this entire time? I should have been using wall. Oh well.
俺様たちに逆らうやつは誰であろうと許さん。今だ、やれジャゴマル。お前じゃ俺を倒せねえ。
Uh-oh. Wall's too much. SP. Yeah, just take the hit. You're wrong! That Goryu robot goes way beyond Hiryu. You're strong, sorry. Wrong? Really, Haven? You're strong! That Goryu robot goes way beyond Hiryu. But the most dangerous thing of all about it is the pilot's technique. I'll give you props for keeping on fighting me when even knowing that, Mido Senpuji. The Brig Express Corps doesn't retreat. We believe in justice and ourselves, and our tracks only take us forward. Then I'll stop your precious justice in its tracks. You can try, Joe. No matter how bad this going gets, I always believe in justice and victory.
正義というだけで勝てると思うなよ。勇者特急隊、こいつの勇気味わって行くぞ。二つのコンビネーションだ。サインだ。受け取れ。
Joe Mala.
ジョー、俺はお前に負けるわけにはいかないんだ。
I mean, take another hit like that, you might.
エースのジョー、ライトカイザー、
エースのジョー、
ドリル攻撃受けてみろ。ドリルクラッシャー装着完了。
これで世界を守る。笑わせるな。
Okie dokie. Time to kill some Burikizamon.
まさきロックされたにゃ。どうするにゃ。
先手を取るに決まってんだろ。行くぞ。アカシックレコードサーチ。サイバードチェンジ。とどめだ。アカシックバスター。貫か。
Wow, it survived! These guys have been getting upgrades. Gives them some free experience and keeps them from being in danger. What do I keep hearing? Oh, my neighbors are slamming their doors. So, sorry about that, guys, if you can hear it. I can feel it. It's in my feet. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm just trying to hear out what might be going on. Because they were slamming door a lot? Alright, Spirit. Cell. DX action, boost dash. Nyum. Why not? Give the battleship another kill. Nope. Stand by. Nope. There we go. Great blaster.
どこの世界だろうと悪党は叩く。エンペラーの怒りの炎がお前を焼き尽くす。全てを出し切れエンペラー。ラエレードブラスター。
Yeah, Churro. Don't you know, 80% of every Super Robot Wars game goes, animation budget goes to, first, the new Gundam and Amuro Ray. It always goes there first. Then the animation gets spread around to everybody else. You should have Snipe. You do have Snipe.
Sa, この波乱万丈が相手だ。行くぞ。大胆ハンマー。
Where does that hammer even come from? I just realized it comes from like his ankle. Is it that red thing on his foot? That like red ball on his like near his heel, sort of. Considering how I want to deal with all this. I'll do that next. Okay. My big shots are gonna start weakening some of the boss mobs. Because their job is not to kill things, their job is to weaken big things while everybody else gets 8 things.
子力を炎に変えろ。この力で世界を守ってみせ。
He says while looking at what looks to be a nuclear explosion.
さすがは我が部下たちを退けてきただけはある。後悔してももう遅い。
I'm concerned where he was keeping that.
とどめだ。
So I was comparing the animation for this attack from this game to the one in the Zeta series, and they added approximately 50% more boot physics to it. He has a rocket punch too! Oh right, I never showed this off because we actually unlocked this. EN minus 100 mobility, armor, and sight down to all enemy units within 2 spaces. It's a diva. It's real good, too. So we're gonna put him here. Bullseye persist. And we're gonna use that next turn when we want to weaken folks.
ちをぶつける。秘術電光石火。
Alright, now to see what their attack is like.
ここまでの傷をつけるとは。俺様の敵を撃てジャコマル。行くぞチェンジタイガー。ビルタイガーミサイル発射。決めるぞジャコマル。タイガーソード。さあミスした。
That's why you persist. Also, shield defend helps. Wataru, I'll use my Jacomaru to pay you back for deceiving me all this time. Taro, don't! I don't want to fight a friend! Silence! I don't need friends! I'm the Prince of Makai! All I want is absolute power, like Father has! Well, we're gonna hold that off because he's gonna use that to finish him off later. In the meantime... Meow! Darn it, I don't have enough for wall. Oh well. We'll take this as they come. You, however, do have one. Okay. Slash Harkin. Kaboom! I mean... Okay. If you want to go after one of my highest level units, go nuts!
エンペラーが俺の操縦に応えてくれる。ぐずぐずしているから反撃を受けるんだ。大運を呼べマジエンペラー G。 エネルギーチャージ完了。サンダーボルトブレイカー。俺が闇を切り裂く光だ。
And that is the soul of a hero! Boom. Oh my, did everybody go after the Gurren Lagann when I put him in range of units that can't post-move attack? What? I just don't know what could have, you know, caused me to do something like that. It's just so strange. You should survive this. Also, why didn't you get support defended unless I forgot to give that to Nemo? Okay, this is actually annoying. You aren't supposed to go after him. Okay, Trust from Electra. Just to, you know, hedge my bet. Is that all you got, Maito Senpuji? He's recovering all the damage he's taken. Oh no, I sense a terrible aura. What's going on, Ryumaru? It's the power of darkness. The same one as the Legend of Alroth? Yes, the opposing force of the power of the second Shinmei Dragon Lords. The power of darkness is empowering that young lad. I don't know who you are, but I don't want your damn help. So Joe doesn't want the power of darkness. Now's my chance. Wataru's cowering. Incoming, Wataru. Right. Ah! Get up, Wataru! I know more than anyone you can do better than that! fight me for real, Wataru. I can't. What? You're my friend, Toro. Wataru. Shut up, I won't be fooled. You won't fight, then I'll finish you off. It's over, Wataru. I beg to differ. Someone interfered. Is that Kujimaru? No. Kuromaru has arrived. Sorry for the wait, Wataru. Kurama, is that you? Yeah, it's me. I've turned all the villagers back human again. And now I'm here to rejoin the team. Hooray, Mr. Birdie came back. Himiko, you're okay. I should hope so. I'm fit as a fiddle too. Shimuraku-sensei and Mr. Shinobibe. You can never write off the middle age. They're tough stuff. What about Senjinmaru and Genjinmaru? They have lost their lives indeed. But they're still with us in spirit. Yes, and I can still fight. Even though my Mashin may be gone, my righteous heart remains with me. Huh? What's this? The telephone card I used to summon Senjinmaru was a new pattern. Daddy, the pendant that summons Genjinmaru. It's transformed. Their indomitable righteous hearts have called back the souls of the Mashin from the land of Yomi. Sensei, honored father, call Senjinmaru and Genjinmaru. Nay, Wataru, Senjinmaru and Genjinmaru have been reborn. We should call them by their new names. Gen! Oh, Maru! I don't need a phone to reach out and touch someone. Come forth, Senho Maru! Yeah, you did it, guys! Senho Maru, I shall lean upon your strength once more. Hey, Ageno Maru! Good to have you back! Let's battle together again, Ageno Maru. Now you see, Wataru, their righteous hearts have worked this miracle. What about your righteous heart, Wataru? I don't want to fight Toro. But I don't want to see Toro fight in the same size power darkness either. Then you know what you must do as a savior, Wataru. Yeah, I won't destroy Toro. I'll just end this battle. That's the spirit, Wataru. That's the savior's determination. Looks like we've done some growing while I've been out. Toro! Justice, righteousness, those are words my father hates the most. Wataru, you really are my father's enemy. Yeah, that's right, Toro. I'm Dokudar's enemy. But I'm your friend. And that's why I'm gonna beat you. Silence. You're my father's enemy, then I will destroy you. Righteous hearts, huh? Well, Joe, I guess even you can't bring yourself to rain on Wataru's parade. I used to be like that back when I was his age. But then once I learned how powerless justice was, I gave up hope in it. I hated it. That's where you're wrong, Joe. Justice is far from powerless. Justice always triumphs in the end. Gave up on it along the way, you're the one who's powerless. Be honest with yourself, Joe. Since you despaired in justice, you believed in it more than anyone. Shut up! It's that power again. Stay out of my business, whoever you are. I'm gonna fight Maito Senpuchi with my own strength. Come on, Maito Senpuchi, let's finish this. Joe, you accept the blessings of the power of darkness, and I'll crush it with the power of justice! Together with my teammates! Sorry I'm late, Maito. Actually, you're right on time. It's about time you got here, Gain. Couldn't have timed to come back better. Now we've got nothing to fear. Let's do this, Gain. Roger that, Maito. Fine, I can take both of you. Correction, Joe. It's not two of us. There's one of us. What? I don't think we saw this in the last one, actually, now that I think about it.
グレートマイトガイン起動。
They combined? We sure did!
銀の翼に望みを乗せて
This we did!
平和の青信号勇者特急マイトガイン英国通りにただいま到着。
God, I love these nerds! Great Might Gain! Now there's a great hero. Awesome, Mito! Gotta say that was super ultra extra mighty great! Great Might Gain. That's right, Joe. This is Great Might Gain, the mightiest robot around. Not bad. I guess this is where the real fight begins. You're just gonna cop out and use that power of darkness again. Forget that. If it tries to interfere again, I'll shrug it off. I don't depend on anything. I'll use my own strength to win against Justice and against Mito Senpuji. Joe. You got fine spirit, Joe. Let's see now why you treated me like a kid. Come on, Mito Senpuji. Let's finish this once and for all. Gain, you all set? Ready when you are, Mito. Okay, let's do this. Great Might Gain is here to defeat evil and keep the peace. Come on, Joe. We'll give you a solid defeat to beat those twisted feelings of yours back into shape. Same objective, but now it is just defeat Goryu. Which means, yes, we have to defeat the other bosses first. We still have 2 turns to do it. Genryusai in the Genomaru. Upgraded. Has the same exact attacks. What'd you expect? Something exciting? Shibaraku in the Senomaru. It has the same exact attacks. It just looks different. And the attacks are going to have a new animation. However, an actual new unit. Kurama in the Kuomaru. Upgraded to his former machine. He now has Hypersonic Wave Gun and the Unicorn Sword. Clearly, we're going to show off everything against Tora. Then Great Might Gain. Back again. No new attacks from the previous game. But we haven't seen all of his attacks, obviously. He's still missing a few. So clearly we have some upgrades ahead of us. In the meantime, back at the ranch. You've only gotten 1 kill? I was specifically setting you up to get more kills. You know what? Just Giga Drill Break. Okay, Tactical Command, attack. Literally everybody. Sun attack. Sounds good to weaken him. Intuition. Been a while since we've seen the sun attack animation.
さあ準備はいいか二チームの力を借りて今必殺のアタックさす
Alright. A little bit more weakening. Right, I was gonna use your thing. Dogma, he's not gonna get close enough to the other bosses to use it, so might as well just show this off. Boom! Dude is debuffed to hell. Oh, I never showed this off. Supreme. Morale's above under 30, he gets plus 30% to pretty much everything. Level 32. Ange is level 30. Ange could use the kill. Did not weaken him as much as I thought. He does have pressure, and I think he has persist as well. Well, not persist. I mean, he has the other potential, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he has potential and guard. So, too bad. He's at 2k health. That should be more than enough. You know what? Do this. Just so you can have some extra help. Fortune. Cheer from Himiko. That should be good enough.
生き延びるそのために 程度じゃないでしょビルキス。これが本当のビルキスよ。
She says, while we know she has at least 2 more upgrades.
終わらせてみせる。
Closer than I would have liked.
このドンゴロが破れるというのか。
What an embarrassment! How could I, Don Goro, be outmatched? Don Goro, I'll take it from here. You retreat. My apologies, Your Highness. See that, Don Goro? That's our true power. Now we're 1-on-1, 1-on-1. I'll be waiting our rematch. Very well. I'll crush you all along with Wataru the Savior next time we meet. That big guy was super tough. He's supposed to be strongest at Dokudar's both generals. He'll be the biggest stumbling block to defeating Dokudar. Alright. Bullseye Flash. So he comes with Faith and Disrupt. Disrupt is good, but it's also expensive. So it's a decent, like, anti-enemy support unit, but probably not gonna use him long term. Kujimaru's soul is inside Ryumaru, and it's inside me. Let's do this, Kuomaru. Fight with all your might, together with me and Kujimaru's soul. Or our companions, and for justice. Rama's different.
お互い恨みっこなしていこうぜ。邪魔はさせねえ。
渡る以外のやつにこうもやられるとは。
Alright. Bullseye Flash. Stop that, Tora! You can't play kick the can in a Mashin! Get out of here, Himiko! I'm not giving you any special treat. You get in my way. If you get in my way. Now, Himiko, hit Toro was distracting. No, bad daddy! Tora's not an enemy! Fine, okay. Take away his power to fight. Blast it, you'll do nothing of the sort.
トラちゃんは私が止めるのだ。剣王丸の必殺手裏剣をお見せするのだ。
派手にやるうら。
All they did was add an extra bit of frames to her animation. That's it! Oh, I'm sorry, he does this too. And then dramatic pose. Otherwise, it's the exact same attack. Here we go, Senomaru. Let us join our righteous hearts together and cut evil down. After Wataru, now, I shall be a savior as well.
虎王の迷い、この人たちにて立つ。拙者と千王丸の怒りが炎となる。
He sets fire to them.
柳生しばらく流、火炎罰の時期に。 千王丸に立てぬものなし。
Just a little bit of extra animation at the end too. Bullseye. I still have Persist active. Cheer. I hope this will be enough, but it might not be. If it doesn't, oh well. I just wasted cheer. Toro, I won't back down! As your friend, it's my job to stop you. You've got some silly ideas in your head, but if you're ready to fight, then I'll take it. Come on, Wataru, show me your strength. I won't lose, Toro. I'll show you the combined power of me and Ryumaru. I probably already mentioned this, but extra attack point bonus if Wataru's the one to beat him.
そのまま投げ飛ばせ変化竜王
ここは勝負どころだ渡る
必殺
I love how they translate it slightly differently in different versions of this attack when he just says Hisatsu. He says that in every version of the animation, but sometimes they translate it like they did there, sometimes they translate it a little differently. And it works, because technically that word in Japanese can mean a bunch of different things if you try to translate it directly to English. Cool! It was enough!
当たるこの決着は必ずつけるぞトラオ僕の勝ちだ
Toro. So I am saying it right. Toro. Just kind of gotta emphasize the A a little bit more, maybe? Blast it! How could Jacomaru and I lose? Toro, wait! I have nothing to discuss with an enemy. I'll postpone our fight for now with Taru. Just remember that I, Toro, Prince of Makai, will be the one to defeat you. Toro, you can't play with Toro anymore? Sure we can. I'm sure Toro would understand with that one day too. I believe in you, Toro. I won't give up on you, okay? Alright, everything else is... the grudge match. Joe the Ace versus the Great Might Game. Bamboo Splitter. Right, but I'm out of SP. Thankfully, Might Game has a lot. Great Might Game. I see you've got the might to back up your name. But Goryu and I won't lose. If I lose to you now, I won't lose to a guy fighting for the sake of his own petty pride. In fact, I'm not gonna be the source of your defeat. You'll be outdone by your own weakness. Shut up, Mido Senpuji. Don't count your chickens yet. Fine, Joe. You'll learn the hard way. Now that Gate and I are together again, our righteous hearts are infinity itself. We'll strike down evil with our might. And since your heart is flirting with evil, we'll deliver a decisive defeat.
勝負だエースのジョー決めるぞガイン了解全力で行く
Been a while since we've seen this animation. Huh. Just realized how similar this is to Deadly Horyuken. Get closer. You know what? Nah. Let's do it, game. Our righteous hearts and great might have combined to create Great Might Game. I'm ready, Maito. I won't lose anyone again. I'll call forth a storm with my righteous might.
勝負だエースのジョー燃やし尽くせグレートファイヤー
Okay, now we should have folks back them up. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. just need someone to weaken them a little bit more. Barely weakened him at all! He has Mercy. So, Mercy Drive. Cosmo Nova. So there's no chance he'll go overkill.
へえ、少しは手応えがありそうな相手じゃないか。期待を裏切るなよ。全エネルギーを集中。
フライヤー指数限界値突破。いけるぜマサキ。
これで終わりだ。コスモノバ。
So I've been playing a lot of Moon Dwellers, the OG Super Robot Wars game, and seeing an attack like this, and then realizing, wow, this is actually one of the more low-key attacks from that series. I'm not fucking kidding. If I end up playing Moon Dwellers, y'all are gonna be blown away by the attack animations. They're fucking wild. Like, imagine half the characters have animations that look like Mazio Zero. Okay, apparently he was enough to one-shot him. Whoops. Intuition. Bless. Oh, I don't have enough for another cheer, do I? Oh, darn. Oh well. Finish him off.
Jump.
SR point get. I can't believe Goryu and I lost. Well, Joe, you promised. Now you work for me. Joe! You protected Mido? Show yourself, Purple. Oh, come on, Joe. That was a perfect once-in-a-lifetime chance to take out Mido Senpuji, and you ruined it. Mido Senpuji defeated me in honorable combat. I did have help. Ignoring that, taking advantage of that, and you with your cowardly backstabbing was sullying my pride. You're just a lame sentimentalist to the end. I granted you the power of darkness, and you rejected even that. What? He knows about the power of darkness? Now my whole day is spoiled. I won't even bother with an encore today. Joe, the BD League has no place for you anymore. Go find a ditch and die in it. Opposing me is the same as opposing the other. You will meet the same fate your father did. Wait a minute, Purple. Are you saying you know the truth behind my father's murder? Why would I tell you anything? Toodles. Joe. Sorry, Mido Senpuji. I gotta go somewhere. Did Purple kill your father? His name was Eiji Shishido. I'm gonna look into his death. Put this one on my tab. I'll be back to repay it someday. One moment he's acting like a villain, then he acts like a dutiful son. Strange guy. Guess he's not all bad. I'm inclined to agree. Eiji Shishido. That's the name of the famous scientist that went missing some years back. So that was Joe's dad. I'll be waiting for you, Joe. I know you'll repay your debt. When you come back, I'll make you understand what justice means. Ooh, dash! It's so strange. Not even an hour ago, I was out here playing together with Toro. Wataru, I know this must be hard on you, but you must face Toro. Sensei. Shibaraku-sensei's right. If we don't accept Toro's feelings, then nothing will change. Accept his feelings? Does that mean fighting him? That's right. Some things are easier for two people to understand when they fight. Does that go for you too, Mido? Did you understand that Joe's guy's feelings by fighting him? Yeah, I did. He wanted me dead. But he never played dirty to accomplish that. That's why I can have faith in him. Right at the very end, anyway. Joe the Ace. I guess he's looking into the truth behind the death of his father, Eiji Shishido. And that purple guy's got something to do with it, apparently. So the sword he swung at was the sword of anguish and anger. What's going to happen to him? Joe said he'd be back to repay his debt to me. He'll turn up again. When he does, will you fight him? I couldn't say. I have a feeling that our relationship is going to change. It seems you've done some growing in my absence, Maito. So is Wataru. Seeing him fight today was stunning. Welcome back, Gain. And you too, Kurama. We can safely say you guys are the reason we won out there today. Oh, pshaw. Great Might Gain's one thing, but I ain't nothing special. That's right, that's why I'm not deploying you. That's not true, Mr. Birdie. Your coming back made me extra happy. Come on now, Himiko. I'm a hot guy now. You can't keep calling me Mr. Birdie. But you are Mr. Birdie. I can live with that. I am who I am. Welcome back, Kurama. We're on the road together again, eh? Yeah, that's the plan. I'll be joining the team with Kuromaru. With Senjimaru and Genjimaru powered up, and Gain and Kurama back on the team, that's a huge boost to our side. Yeah, let's keep up that momentum and make a beeline for Tokunar. That's right, Wataru. Even if it's sad and paid for, at least try to stay positive. I'm sure with your kindness and upbeat attitude, you'll be able to give Toro a change of heart. Keep your chin up, Savior. We'll support your justice and friendship with everything we've got. Alrighty. Vault time. Wataru. I guess if you call me here, that means I've satisfied your intellectual generosity? It's intellectual curiosity, thank you. The great surge of emotions that occurred when you defeated Toro is something that I found to be greatly stimulating. That in turn created 100 points. Oh wow, I guess my fight with Toro was good for you too, Spiro. However, I feel such anguish and pain is not good for you, Wataru. Do try not to get yourself hurt. Thanks, Spiro, but I'm doing this. If I can accept Toro's feelings by fighting him, then that's what I'll do. I'll make friends with him again. A fine attitude indeed. I will hold high hopes for your battle, Wataru. Glad to have you back, Gain. Thanks for minding the team while I was out, Black. Hey, don't mention it. I'm one of the Brave Express Corps. The fighting for justice isn't a chore. It's what I live for. I see Maito's not the only one who's done some growing. So, Spiro, why'd you call us into space again? My intellectual curiosity dictates that I ask you two about something. Gain and Black, you were both built from the same blueprints. In a sense that would make you twins, yes? Yeah, what about it? Then, would Black Might Gain not also become Great Black Might Gain? If so, then that would greatly expand your tactical options. It's theoretically possible, but I don't think it would work. Why not? Great Might Gain could be considered the embodiment of Maito and Gain's bonds. Bonds, you say? Yeah, it's like the Zelgard's true form. Ah, now it makes sense to me. Thank you kindly, Black. Of course, my relationship with my master differs greatly from that of Maito and Gain. A good point that wasn't really brought up in the previous game. So yeah, fair. Just to keep in mind, we need 3,600 for our next upgrade here. Suborders. Not many people to give it to. Yeah, I don't really care about that. That's a lot of noises. Hey, we got our first first emblem. Silver emblem. And Prana Converter can now be purchased in the vaults. Prana Converter. Yes, this one here. When morale's above 150, double funds attack points from defeated enemies. It's good, but we're fine. It's at least for one unit anyway. And how much would it cost me to get you up to speed? I'm probably not gonna. Well, let's give them some upgrades. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Upgrading that wasn't a good idea. What is a good idea is we have. Where is it? Oh, Silver Emblem, by the way. Double stack points gained from defeated enemies. Extra arms. Weapon with highest damage will inflict 5,500. That's real good for Grandis. And the Graton? Now if you go to Graton, charge is good? Charge is now real good? Let's see. Are there other characters I should be giving parts to just because I have spares now? Let's give Cortana booster. I have a spare booster. Daitarn still has its own thing, so that's fine. Not really sold on anyone else getting upgrades right now then from gear. Okay, same time. Whoopsie.